Well, greetings from Chicago again. It's Bruce Martin, and just continuing in our series of videos to help anyone out there who's in job search. We've touched on a number of different topics, from interviews to resume to dealing with recruiters to job offers. And today we want to kind of expand outside that a little bit and talk about three things. That's kind of the theme. Three things in the area of resources that you should be doing and establishing as kind of foundational and building blocks for your job search. And I want to talk about the first one is the resources in your community or organization resources. A number of years ago, my good friend Dean Washington, who's a human resources lead for NPL Construction here in Chicagoland. I think Dean went to Whitewater and played football there, so go Whitewater. But he introduced me to the Career and Networking Center in Naperville, and I'm now on the board. And it's a not-for-profit that offers all kinds of career resources, from helping with your LinkedIn and with your resume to your interviewing, and an entire group of people that are cheerleading for you as you find your spot to land with your career. And there are those kind of resources and those kind of organizations in almost every community. And even if there's not one in your community, organizations like ours, we've now expanded outside our community because we have, the ability for everything to be virtual on Zoom. All of our meetings and programming are done on Zoom now. So being part of that community of people and resources to help you with all those things way outside the 4, 5, 6 minute videos that I'm doing. So people that are kind of on your team through the process is an outstanding way to have like a foundation as you move toward sending out resumes and getting interviews and getting job offers and dealing with recruiters. The second thing in that first piece is association groups within your industry. Associations are still having conferences just virtually, still having conventions just virtually, and staying connected in that arena, volunteering, being part of those meetings and those groups, and your face on the screen with the Zoom is really important. It keeps you up to date on what's going on in your industry. It keeps your face out there and relevant, and it expands your networking, which is going to be point two, within your industry. So point one is organizations that are resources for you, like not-for-profits like the Career and Networking Center here in Chicago, or organizations within your industry that are associations or networking organizations. Use those resources. They are there for you. It's a mistake not to. Number two is your own personal network. And a lot of us, you just fire out resumes and hope they stick. And that's only part of the equation. I mean, more than half of the people that we place at our firm every year with our clients, we didn't know them before we started the search. We hear from them via our job board, but we're also introduced to them by people that we know, and that can work for you as well, and it should work for you as well. Don't be a pest. Don't be desperate, and make it personal. We talked in the interview video about making these interactions personal. Don't just go, "Hey, I need a job. Rent's due. Help me get a job." But make it personal when you reach out to someone within your network or just outside your network, or if someone that you know has introduced you to someone. Let your personality show. Make it something that they will remember you by. Educate yourself on what's going on with their company. Ask what's going on with them personally, but expand your network that way. You should be. Third point is going to be LinkedIn, but I do a workshop. It's called, Job Search Like It's Your Job. And that networking, all three of these pieces we're talking about today, you should be doing it like it's your job. And don't stop once you get a job. So the first thing is the organizations like Career and Networking Center, like your industry associations. The second thing is your own personal network, expanding it, reaching out to people who you haven't been in touch with, people who you know from the industry but aren't connected to or haven't had communication with. Use your personal network. Build on it. It's your brand. Put it out there. And the third thing, maybe the most important thing for everyone in job search, whether you're active or passive, is LinkedIn. And we're going to do an entire video on LinkedIn, but you need to be on LinkedIn like it's your job. Your profile needs to be high and tight. don't have a profile picture like this. Certainly don't wear a Cubs hat. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Cubs or the Sox, but I'd never wear a Cubs hat. But have your LinkedIn high and tight. Have your experience, have the logos of the companies you've been with. Have some content in there. Work product. They give you plenty of space in there to put a video you've done, a presentation you've done, work product that you've accomplished at your work, accomplishments. There's so much in there you can do that pushes it to the attention of people who are out there looking. And there's job boards on there, as you know. There's groups on there that you need to be joining within your area of expertise or your desired career direction. So use LinkedIn like it's your job. I mean, it is there. You don't have to have the Rockstar subscription to get these great benefit out of LinkedIn. So use the organizations in your community and within your industry, like Career Networking Center, like associations. Use your personal network. Build it every day. I mean, every day on our dashboard, I am reaching out through our firm to new potential candidates and clients. You should be doing the same thing within your network. And the third thing is LinkedIn. LinkedIn like it's your job. All right, that's all I've got. We are post-election day here in Chicago, and the sun is out. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.